Welcome, everyone, to another episode of Behind the Shades. It's your host, Terraine, and today I want to share a conversation that I had with someone that I'm working with to help her get better results in the relationships that she's looking for. So, what kind of conversation did I have? Well, I asked her to name 5 things she looks for in a relationship, and she struggled to name these things. And what was interesting is that after a couple of minutes and after some deep thought, she came to me. She said, "You know what, Terrain? I didn't ever stop to think about what is it that I want in a relationship, let alone communicate this." And then I asked her why. Why is it that you didn't think about what you wanted from a relationship before you entered one? And she thought that everyone has the same view of a relationship. And I said, don't be so naive. We all view relationships differently. So, what was the outcome? The outcome was this. I told her to make sure that she looks for 5 things, 2 of them physical, 3 of them personality based. So, it could be someone that is strong, tall, good looking, part of the beard gang, whatever it is that you look for physically in a person. But then the 3 things that come from a personality type has to be what you can build with because looks will fade. Stupid is forever. So these 3 things are what I call your, ready? These are your deal breakers. These are 3 things that if the person doesn't have them, the relationship cannot even begin, much less continue. So some people may say security, some people may say safety, some people may say ambition, some people may say drive, some people may say family oriented. I will recommend to every single person that before they start to take someone seriously, they need to take themselves seriously. What do I mean? You need to identify what is it that you want from this person to get the results that you want. Behavior, impact, results. And you can even go backwards to results, impact, behavior. So, what type of behavior are you looking for the person? Maybe they can treat you well. Maybe they're polite, they're calm, because you know you can build long term. When someone makes you feel safe and when someone provides security, that could be behaviors that you want to drive the results that you want to marry this person, have children, because you can create that family unit feeling safe and secure. If you go into a relationship without any expectations of what you want or of yourself, you will always be put in a position to be disappointed because you're going in there on hopes and dreams. Dreams get broken, hopes get dashed. But if you can filter out the men, if you can filter out the women, then you'll be in a better position to get what you want from the very beginning. Let me share a story of someone who didn't do this. One of my friends, she was in a relationship before we became friends for 10 years. I became friends with her in year 9. She wanted to have children. She wanted to get married. These are results that she wanted. So, did the man have the behaviors or demonstrated the behaviors in the relationship to have that happen? He did not. And I asked her, "You want to have children? You want to get married? Is this person demonstrating anything that is going to create both of those situations?" She stopped. She said no. Then I asked her, in what year did you realize this? She said year 2. Then I asked her, why did you spend 7 more years? She said, I was afraid to confront it. And that is a big problem with a lot of people. They're afraid to ask certain questions because they know the answer they get, they're not going to like. They're hesitant to mention certain things because they know the reaction is going to be something they're not going to like. But in both scenarios, they are already anticipating it because in their mind, they know the truth. In their mind, they know the person is going to answer the way that they won't like and is going to react in the way that they don't like. But they won't be surprised because deep down, many of us know the truth. Deep down, many of us know exactly where the fork in the road in our relationships are. Either we go left, either we go right. Many of us know that we should have gone left, but we've gone right because going right is hopes and dreams. Going left is reality. And then what happens if we don't accept reality? We build a fantasy of this person, of the relationship, that this person may not be aware. They may not even be able to meet the expectations because remember, expectations are earned, not given. The person's behavior will determine the type of expectations you place on them in reality if you've gone left. If you go down the path of right, the expectations put on that person is all fantasy based. We've built it in our minds. We'll sit back and say, you know what? Only if she does this, we will be so much better. Only if he starts saying that, we'll be so much happier. The person doesn't want to do it. If they did want to do it, they would have done it already. Enough time has passed. Enough conversations have happened. You see, what happens to a lot of men and women, especially in relationships that have maybe gone on for, let's say, 2 years, 3 years, is they begin to compromise themselves in ways that they didn't expect in the first couple of months. They begin to compromise themselves in ways that they wouldn't even believe was possible when they're single. But once you get a little stardust in your eyes and the intimacy is good and you guys start to connect on some level, temporary level, a fleeting level, things get distorted. But if you went in there with the right expectations, if you went in there asking the right questions, if you went in there filtering out the people that's going to waste your time, you would be in a better situation to find success. You'd be in a better situation to find the relationship that you want. You would be in a better position and situation to make sure the person you're with today is going to be your forever person. So, what I will say in conclusion is this to summarize: ask your questions, ask difficult questions, have difficult conversations, but it starts within you. When you know what you want and what you can offer, then you go out there and you do the same. They need to align with what you want. And it is not selfish to draw the line in the sand and say, this is as far as I'm willing to go, and I'm not going any further.